What's up guys? So in today's video, it's going to be a short but really important video, and I'm not going to waste your time. I'm just going to cut to the chase. The whole point is that I want to tell you that millionaires will be made. That's not a question. That's not, I'm just thinking about it. I know for sure. And why? Because of the opportunity we are being given right now. It is just absolutely just insane, the opportunity we are given right now. So I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of charts, but I just want to give you a quick little recap because I just want to show you what's been going on. So this, the S&P 500 has dropped significantly. Stocks have been dropping significantly. And, we barely just hit correction territory over here. That's when the S&P 500 drops by 10%. But yeah, so it seems like it looks like we're having a bounce, but that's not the point of the video today. Is that I want to show you that this opportunity that we are being given is going to make people millionaires. And I want to explain to you how you are going to start building your wealth. Maybe you don't have that much capital right now. Okay, maybe you'll start, in the thousands. Then I'm not saying you're going to become a millionaire like tomorrow, right? But I'm saying that if you start investing now, today, and you start saving your money, that it will build like crazy in the future. And this is the most perfect time. And I can't reiterate this, that right now what we're going through, it's such a buying opportunity. Obviously, it's always a buying opportunity in the market, but right now, especially more than others, it's just right in front of us. The money is just in front of us and we just have to take it. So the way that we can take advantage of this, right, is that first we have to recognize that why have stocks been dropping? Think about why have they been dropping? There's many reasons. There's no right or wrong answer. That's the thing. There's no right or wrong answer. But I can list a few right now: tariffs, uncertainties about the future, Donald Trump, other things in the economy. Realistically, not much else. That's the thing. And what I'm realizing is that companies, if you look at their Q4 earnings, most of the Mag 7, they came out with double beats. Seriously double beats. And it's not looking like consumer, spending is slowing. If you look at the numbers, consumer spending has not been slowing, and companies are doing quite well. You look at Nvidia's Q4 earnings, perfect. You look at Amazon, perfect. Meta, perfect. You know what I mean? But the stocks are still dropping. And they're not just dropping, they're going to levels that are in significantly great valuations, right? For example, a Meta, let's pull it up. Meta, considered a growth stock, what is their PE? 25 PE with a forward PE of 23? What? Think about Nvidia. Usually it's huge, it's crazy. I think it's usually in the 60s. Now we're 41 PE on Nvidia, the 2.97, this crazy huge company, right? So I just want to show you the PE ratios, right? You should know what that means, right? The price to the earnings per share, right? If you look at the chart, the blue line here is the PE ratio. Let's just go to Nvidia, right? I was just showing you that. Look at it compared to what usually it's been taking a significant drop. Obviously, since early 2023, obviously it's a significant drop. But if you look the past couple weeks since 2025, we've gone to almost a 60s to now the 40s. What? Let's check out Meta as well. Meta too. Look. It's been going in cycles, but now we're so low. It's not like we're way overvalued. We're not. And look, especially in the past couple weeks since 2025, we're in the 20s. We're in the 20s for Meta. This is it might not seem insane to you, but it's definitely, this is amazing. And yeah, I don't know. Let's pull up Amazon. One of my favorite Amazon. Just look at this. Look at the divergence. It looks like a divergence between the price and the PE. The PE on Amazon since 2025. I don't even know if can I even measure that? I don't even know if it's even possible here. Here, it's we start, oh my god, you can see it's 20%, 26% drop in the PE. That's just insane. And what's crazier though about Amazon, let's see if I can pull it up on TradingView. And for Amazon, right, gross margin on a trailing 12-month basis, we're at all-time highs, right? Look at that, 48% gross margin for Amazon, and we're at a PE of in the 30s. Like this is really good valuation, right? If you want to talk about a good valued company, realistically look at the Mag 7 right now. Just look at any of those, right? Any of those. All right, so going back to like how can we take advantage of this opportunity? I just want to give you a quick little story, actually not even a story, more like a pattern that, for example, so during the financial crisis, right, 2008, 2009, when all the stocks dropped, nobody wanted any of these growth stocks. Nobody wanted them. If you saw an analyst saying, "Oh yeah, go buy this growth stock, go buy that," like they'll say, "No, what?" Like back then, Apple was still considered, like a huge growth stock. No one wanted to buy it. Nobody, right? And you know what people were buying? All the safe stocks, right? All the, super well valued companies, right? Everyone wanted to buy those. All the, dividends, all those big companies, like I don't know, like all the very good valuation companies, right? And what happened is during that time, all the growth stocks, they're all so low price. Nobody wanted them. Nobody wanted them. But over the next couple years, after the financial crisis, you can see that after these growth stocks dropped, they outperformed all of the safer stocks, right? All the safer option stocks. So that just shows you that when nobody wants to buy these companies, when nobody wants these growth stocks, right? That's when you have to buy. That's when this is now time. But it can also be the other way around. I'll tell you the truth, right? During a crash, growth stocks are going to drop significantly more than a safe stock, right? I don't know. Let's just think of example like a CVS, right? Like a super, like a value, bang for your buck stock, right? So it works both ways. But right now, we're in a time where the market's now saying goodbye to the growth stocks. They don't want the growth stocks, right? But now they're shifting into the safer stocks. They want to get rid of all these Nvidias. They want to get back into the safe stocks. So that's when now you have to load up. You have to load up on these big growth stocks that have potential for the future. Like there's so many right now. There's so much innovation compared to when we were in, I don't know, like the financial crisis, right? There's so much more innovation now than there was back then. For example, like a Palantir, right? Or I don't know, an Nvidia or a Meta, or right, like all these growth stocks that are set for insane gains. That's when you have to buy them now, when they're so low and they're at amazing valuations, right? If you're looking to start a position in any of these companies of like the Mag 7, it's time, right? It's time now. And yeah, so anyways, what I want to say is that, don't worry so much about, oh, am I buying the right stock? Am I doing this right? Am I doing this? You should know what you're buying into. You should know what is the valuation of the company. You should know how does the company work, things like this. But realistically, it's really hard to go wrong right now. It's really hard to go wrong unless you're buying some penny stock. But look at some of the big ones in my portfolio. For Tesla, actually no, let's kind of skip over Tesla for now. Let's look at Amazon, right? Let's look at Meta. Let's look at SoFi, right? SoFi, one of the smaller cap companies in my portfolio. A Palantir, PayPal, Nvidia. Like look at these beautiful stocks. These are beautiful stocks at such good valuation that you just can't pass up on it right now. You really can't. And all these companies, they're all just poised for gains. You know what I mean? Like SoFi, look at the like you can see the past couple months or past couple revenues over the last quarters. Like geez, like it's just a straight up line. You could look at the quarter over quarter. I don't know, for SoFi, and like we could check Nvidia, right? Like it's not like these companies have been doing bad, right? Like that's like the main point I'm trying to say. Like these companies aren't doing bad. It's not like we're in some kind of recession or something bad's happening, right? Look, Meta, I don't know, what do I pull up? Like there's just so much, right? One of my favorite companies that I'm investing huge into. Like these companies aren't doing bad. And I just want to show you guys that, going back to here, how can we take advantage of this? By saving our money and allocating it into the stock market, right? The way that you're going to become a millionaire is that you start, I don't know, let's say you get $1,000 per week, right? It doesn't matter realistic or not, right? You'll take 500 of that for yourself, and 500 of that you'll put into savings, right? And I'm not saying, okay, take that 500, put it all into the stock market. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, okay, 30% of that 500 we'll put into stocks. The other 20%, okay, we'll hold that. Hold that just in cash, right? In a savings account that's growing over time, right? Just in a savings account. So what I'm trying to say is that if you slowly start just building your savings and slowly start investing in these stocks, you're just going to be so happy. Because the thing is, this happened so many times before. So many times have we been in a market like this where it dipped because of panic, because of problems, because of all this, right? But then it's just gone up, right? It's if you look over the past 100 years of the stock market, right? It's not like one time there's a crash and it's over forever. Like, that just doesn't happen. The only time the market would crash forever is if America was done forever, which is not going to happen. So yeah, the last point I want to show you is that, sorry, my camera's, this is the fee you must pay in order to achieve success in investing. What do I mean by that? So over the past couple weeks, you're for sure have lost money, or not even lost money, but your portfolio has lost value over the past couple weeks. That's not, I'm for sure of that, okay? Unless you're a magician and somehow you did it, which congrats. And a lot of people are just very stressed out right now. They're very panicked. They're like, what am I going to do? This is scary. What do I do, right? And I just want to bring you to this example where it's like, okay, for example, you want to become an artist, right? You go to artist school, you'll spend money at an art school, you'll learn how to art, you'll learn how to paint, whatever, right? You'll pay the money, right? Anything, like, I don't know, an architecture school, real estate, like, you get the point, right? Like, you'll pay money to learn and be successful, right? It seems really simple. But in investing, when the whole game is about money, do you think the way that you're going to pay for your success is through money? No, right? When the whole game is about money, you're not paying with money. You know what you're paying with? You're paying with stress. You're paying with anxiety. You're paying with discipline, right? If you can show the market that you have discipline, you're not scared of what's going to happen, and you're set in your investments, the market will pay you back. I promise you. I promise you. Okay? But so, like, why should the market reward you if you're an investor who sees one little, 10% correction and you're done with the market, you're done for good? Like, why would the market reward you for that? The market rewards people who are patient. Just like what Warren Buffett says, the market is a vehicle to transfer money from the impatient to the patient. Because in the end, the impatient always lose, the day traders, and the long-term investors are always the one who come out winning and come out with large portfolios and large wealth that they could sit back on. So that's kind of it for today. I just want to say, listen, right now is the perfect time. I'm literally begging you to start investing now, because the next couple of months, not even couple of months, maybe even the next year, obviously I can't predict it, right? But however long it is, the stocks are going to go back up. It's going to go back up. So you need to start investing now. I'm telling you, please, just do it. Just do it. You don't even have to thank me later. Just do it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope this is your sign to start investing now, because I really want to see you win. We're both going to win. It's not like, the market's too small and only one of us can win. It's everyone can win in this market. It's not that hard. And right now is the perfect time. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. So thank you.